The BC Coroner Service is sounding the alarm once again on the incredible toll toxic drugs are taking on the lives of British Columbians. They say this year, on average, more than 5 people in BC die every day. That works out to 498 deaths across the province in the first 3 months.
In BC right now, we're seeing record numbers relating to opiate deaths, higher than ever before.
The 150 deaths this month alone ties the record for the deadliest March since the opioid crisis began 6 years ago. Here in the north, our health region has the 3rd highest number of overdose deaths in all of BC.
It's not something that we want to be winning at in terms of statistics.
Health officials say the COVID-19 pandemic is having a big impact on supply. It's driving dealers to get their drugs from other less
really had to go from, getting drugs from overseas and from other countries into, manufacturing drugs more locally.
With more local dealers making illicit drugs themselves, users are at a higher risk of ingesting potentially deadly drugs like fentanyl and carfentanil.
So more fentanyl was seen, more benzodiazepines were added to the drug supply. And, both of these makes the drug supply incredibly toxic.
Dawson Creek RCMP responded to 13 overdose calls this March. Last March, they only had 2 calls. Drugs have been one of the top policing priorities for the last couple years. However, Staff Sergeant Damon Werrell says getting opioids off the streets feels like a revolving door.
As soon as we shut a line down, a new one pops up, right? So there's always going to be that need, and where there's that need, there's going to be the supply.
The RCMP will soon be teaming up with the Community Opioid Action Team in order to help combat the amount of overdoses in Dawson Creek. Montana Getty, CJDC-TV News, Dawson Creek.
Salon and barber services provided by Skinovations. Be swept away to a world of peace and tranquility at Skinovations Salon and Day Spa.